am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child who's grown old. If dreams were lightning and lightning was thunder, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Glad you could join us today. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for your patience. I was in Nashville for a week. I was recording with a country band I play in, and we just had a blast. So I'm going to be letting you know some more about how that went and what I learned in the future live streams to come. So stay tuned for that. Today we're going to be doing Angel from Montgomery, originally written by John Prine and made famous by Bonnie Raitt. So I went ahead and transcribed a combination of her studio recording version and her live version, and I think it works quite well. We just have the intro, verse, and chorus to learn. So I'll start with a beginner version just to get you going with the right chords and a very basic picking pattern, and then a little bit more of what she's playing and sound more like the song. So we'll get into that as the lesson goes. And I really appreciate your support. Remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up and the notification bell. With that, let's get going on this lesson and zoom in. All right, so first things first, we are in drop D. All right, so drop that low E to a D. And then we do have the capo on the second fret. So it is in the key of concert E, but in terms of guitar, it's in the key of D with the capo on the second fret. And I'll show you a beginner version here of this intro. We're just going back and forth between D. All right, so I'm picking the 6th, 4th, 1st, 3rd strings, and then you anticipate the G over B, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, first 2 strings, and you pinch all of them. So it would be, and then you would repeat 2 more times. You could pick a few strings here and there if you want as the chord sustains. All right, let's just go through a whole beginner version as well. So for the verse, you can do a similar thing except we're not anticipating the G over B. So it would be D, 6th, 4th, first 3 strings, and then you would do G over B, 5th, 4th, first 3 strings. And this is just a nice way to get going with the song without worrying about exactly the arrangement. So, after my mother, like that, over and over. 3rd time. After the 3rd time, we go to an A chord, then a quick G over B, anticipate the D. All right, so let's do that whole phrase right there. 3 times of D to G over B. 3rd time we go A, G, D. All right, here we go. I'm an old woman, again, named after my mother. 3rd time. Here's the A, G, D. Repeat, right? And then you would do this all again before the chorus. The 3rd time. Here's the A, G, D. Now the chorus would be, I would recommend strumming. So, and I actually recommend that for the intermediate version as well. So just strum a D. I would go down, 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 up. Okay. Make me an A. And then C. Now you can do G over B for the beginner version. I'll recommend something slightly different for the intermediate. So D, down, down, up, C, down, 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 G over B, back to D. Repeat. C, G over B, D. Third time, same thing. Fourth time is a little different. We go D, G over B, A to D. Okay. Now, those are the three sections in a beginner style. Hopefully that was slow enough and clear enough, meaning basically those are the chords of the song. You can just play those without worrying too much. But if you'd like to sound a little more like the recording, let's jump in. I'm going to throw some screenshots here and there just to help with the the exact strings we want to hit. So we're going to start with this open D, 6th, 4th, 3rd, and then 1st and 2nd strings, and then hammer on the 3rd fret, and then you would play the 5th, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings of a G over B. So it would be, all right. So that would be 6th, 4th, 3rd. First two, hammer, 3rd fret, pinch all of them, and then 1st, 2nd, 4th, 3rd, hammer on as you play the open D string. And then repeat. And then this time there's a fill, 6th string open, 2nd to 4th slide. Sorry. And then open 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string open. So that would be. So let's do that whole first line. Good. Second line, same thing. But this time it goes 3rd string open, 1st string open, 2nd string, all right, and then last time. And then it's like the first time. Now, these are all just things you can throw into your vocabulary and mix and match. Doesn't have to go in that exact order. These are just the riffs I heard in the recording. So with a song like this, with a folk song, you want to be a little more flexible and not need to play every note exactly right. Bonnie Raitt and John Prine would almost undoubtedly play this song slightly different every time. So you can take that approach. But this is the most accurate from the recording. So let's do the verse. And we're going to, you're hammering on to the 2nd fret, by the way, from the intro. So just have that there. Now you're going to go 6th, 4th, 3rd, and then we go to G over B, 5th, 4th, 1st, 2nd, open, hammer on to 2nd as you hit the D. So the whole thing would be, see how those are anticipated there. Boom, boom. Repeat. 3rd time. Okay. And then A, G over B to D. And then, she does this thing where it's like 1st, 2nd, 4th, 3rd, and then hammer on. Okay, then you're on the next line. So let's take that whole first line of the verse. Nice and slow. 3, 4. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another. Here we go. Child has grown old. Good. Repeat second line. Same thing. Exactly the same. This is all the same here. This time, just stay on that D. All right, good. Now we have the chorus. For the chorus, we're going to switch to strumming. She's probably not strumming on the recording, but you'll notice that the band really picks up on the chorus, and we want to pick up the energy and not be worrying about our fingers and just sing with some soul. So, what I recommend is bass, bass, down, meaning first couple bass strings. Then the whole chord, or the first 4 strings of the chord, down, down, up, for every chord. So it would be down, 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 up. Or bass, bass, treble, treble. that's a good strumming pattern in general to keep in mind, is separation of the bass with the chords. So D, down, 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 up. C, down, 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 up. G, but this time not G over B. So go to 5th fret, 6th string, and 3rd fret, first 2 strings, barred with the first finger. Okay, and you go down, 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 up, back to D. Again, repeat. No, this time you anticipate the D, so it's down, 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 down. Now we have a fill. O to O, O to O to O. So that's 5th string, O to O, O to O, 4th string, back to O to O. So that whole first line. Make me an angel, rise from Montgomery. Repeat. Make me a postcard over. Here's the anticipation. Good. Second time, it's just like the first time. Okay. Now the end, we go A. We go back to the picking, so it's A just like before. G over B, D. Sustain. Back to the verse. Oh, sorry, back to the intro. Right. Now that happens in the first chorus. Every chorus after that, she actually plays a C chord instead of an A chord. So to demonstrate, at the end of every chorus after that, it's a little more bluesy sounding. So believe in this living at the end, and then instead of A, we go to C hard, and then 3rd fret, which is a 6th string, into the D, which is like an F note, but it's not really a chord, so it's just a riff. So believe in this G chord is just a C, F, D. So that's it right there. Those are all the sections. And like I said, in a folk song, it's nice to use your fingers, but it's also nice to not take it too seriously as far as needing to always play the exact notes. It's more about the feeling and the vibe. So hopefully that makes sense, and let me know if there's any questions. Enjoy. All right, well done, everybody. A nice workout for the fingers for sure. Remember to subscribe, and I really appreciate your support. Looking forward to seeing you next lesson. Bye.